Hello children. So today yesterday we have seen the French Revolution, chapter 1. So why Louis XVI decided to increase the taxes? Because of the price rise, overpopulation, and France helped the 13 colonies of America to become free from the Britain. So Louis XVI decided to increase the taxes, for which he has to call the meeting of State General. State General, and he has to call the meeting of State General because he could not increase the taxes according to his own will, so he had to call the meeting of State General. And State General was the political body to which the three states sent their representatives. So State General was the political body, three states, that is the first state, second states and third states, sent their political representatives, and monarch was the one who could only call the meeting of the State General. So on 5th of May 1789, Louis XVI called together the assembly of the State General to pass proposal for new taxes. So meeting was called by the Louis XVI on 5th of May 1789, and a magnificent hall of Versailles, the meeting was called. All the delegates, representatives of three states, first, second and third states, they were called by the monarch Louis XVI. So they all visited, all the representatives of first and second states, they came and they seated in the same row facing each other. But third state people, they were stand at the back because first and second states, they got the voting right, and first and second states comprised of the 300 representatives, and third states comprised of farmers, landless laborers, traders, lawyers. So they had 600 representatives, but they had to stand on the back. They did not have the voting right. And the third state was represented by its more prosperous and educated members. Peasant, artisans and women were denied to vote in the assembly. And third state also came with the grievances in that 40,000 letters which the representatives had bought with them. And usually voting was done in the past according to the principle that each state had one vote. So the same system was there. Each state had, like today in India also, the one person has one vote. In the same way, at that time, the first and second state had one vote. But this time, Louis XVI also determined to continue the same practice because only the voting right was with the first and second states. Third states were not allowed to vote, and this time the Louis XVI decided to continue the same practice, but third state they got angry and they walked out of the magnificent hall of Versailles, because they demanded that their representation should be there, their representation could be there in passing any proposal. They also reminded the Jacques-Jean Rousseau, and who had given the ideas in his book Social Contract, that division of power between the judiciary, executive and legislative. But monarch rejected the proposal. He denied to give the power to the third state people, and the third state, they walked out and they started they walked out and they came out for the protest. So all the third states people. So on 20 June, the third state assembly in the hall of an indoor tennis court in the ground of Versailles, they gathered, third state, they gathered at the tennis court. The playground was there, playground in Versailles, and they declared themselves a national assembly, and they themselves formed the National Assembly. And the main purpose of forming the National Assembly was to limit the power of the monarch. And the main leader was the Mirabeau and Abbé Sieyès. So main leader was Mirabeau and Abbé Sieyès. So these two were there. Mirabeau, born in the noble family, but was convinced of the need to do away with the society of feudal privilege. So Mirabeau, you can say that he belonged to the noble family, and he also would like to remove all this inequality in the society, all this feudal privilege which was given to the first and second state. He was against this system. So he belongs to the noble family. And Abbé Sieyès was the priest. He was a priest and written, Abbé Sieyès was the priest and written the influential pamphlet called What is the Third State? So when the National Assembly was busy in making the constitution, busy as Versailles drafting a constitution, the rest of the France seethed means angered with turmoil. So National Assembly led by Mirabeau and Abbé Sieyès, they were supporting the third state, and when they were busy, third state were busy in forming the constitution, at the same time the whole of France was in turmoil, or you can say the movement, and a severe winter the severe winter occurred, which meant a bad harvest. Price of bread rose. Often bakers exploited the situation and hoarded supplies. Hoarded means whenever the price the people are richer people are traders, they used to purchase a large quantity of the goods and our grain, and whenever price rose up they supply the goods. So hoarding means gathered more and more at one place. So when the large number of traders gathered or hoard the grains, definitely the price rose up, and the main problem was drought, winter, and this led the problem of grain price rose up. After spending hours in a long queue at the bakery, the crowd of angry women stormed into the shops. So even standing at the bakery shop or the general store, people could not get the eatable goods like bread was popular eatable items. At the same time, king ordered the troops to move into the Paris. On 14th July, the agitated crowd stormed and destroyed the Bastille. So the agitated crowd, because of the price rise, they destroyed the Bastille. Bastille, as I told you earlier, the Bastille was the fort where arms and ammunition was kept, and the commander of the Bastille fort was killed. You can see better in figure 6, the epicenter of the main panic movement. There is the map in figure 6. The main panic movement where the Estro, Saint Florentin, Louvain, Ruffec, Nantes, these were the place of panic movement which from where the movement spreaded. The rumor spread from village to village that the Lord of the Manor had hired band of dacoits who were on the way to destroy crops. The rumor spread that the nobles, in simple you can understand that nobles who hired the dacoit means who loot the grains, dacoit who are moving to the field or the countryside and going to loot or destroy the crops. So due to the fear, the peasant of several districts attacked the residence of king and the nobles. So when they heard that the nobles had hired the dacoit to loot their crops, the angry mob, they came out of their houses and they attacked on the noble and the king or monarch houses. They looted grains and burned the record of manorial dues. A large number of nobles fled to their homes, and many of them they had taken the shelter in the neighboring countries. So in this way you have seen that what happened and how the crowd became violent against the Louis XVI. Due to the fear, the Louis XVI had given recognition to the National Assembly. As you know, the National Assembly was formed under the leadership of Mirabeau and Abbessier. The Louis XVI had given recognition to the National Assembly, which was formed by the third state and which limits the power of the monarch, and the power of the monarch that was limited by the constitution which was framed by the National Assembly. On 4th August 1789, Assembly passed a decree means order. The Assembly passed a order abolishing all the feudal system of obligation and taxes. So, and also the members of first and second states were too forced to give up their privileges. So all the privileges of first and second states that was taken away by the National Assembly through the Constitution, and an order which was passed by the National Assembly to abolish or removed all the feudal system of obligation and taxes, and the tithe taxes which abolished, and tithe tax which was imposed by the church. I had discussed earlier the 1/10 of the total produce that was collected by the church from the farmer, that was abolished, and land owned by the nobles, church, that was confiscated, and as a result the government had occupied the 2 billion livres. Livre means the money, livre is the currency of France. So 2 billion livre was collected by the France government or National Assembly. And now the next heading which is given, the France became the constitutional monarchy. The National Assembly drafted the constitution in 1791. The constitution was drafted. Its aim was to limit the power of the monarch, and constitution aimed to decentralize the power. Previously the power was centralized. Centralized means power was in the hands of one person, that is the monarch, or you can say the first and second state. But now the power was decentralized between the legislative, executive and judiciary. And legislative, as we see today, legislative which makes the law, executive which execute the law, and judiciary which interprets the law. The same figure you could also see in your book in figure 7. Only man above 25 years of age who paid taxes equal to at least 3 days of the labor wages were given the status of active citizen. So active citizens who were paying the taxes, age was 25 years old and paying the 3 days of laborer wages, they became the active citizen and they got the right to vote. Women and others became the passive citizens. Women, children and youth below 25 years became the passive citizens, and to qualify as an elector and then a member of assembly, a man had to belong to the highest bracket of the taxpayer. Those who want to, those who would like to stand the election or wanted to become the representative, he had to be the highest taxpayer. The Constitution began with the Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizens. Several rights which was given to the people and people of France. So rights such as right to life, freedom of speech, freedom of opinion, equality before law were established as the natural and inalienable rights. So that natural rights, it's become number of rights which the people of France they got irrespective of their status, and equal rights which was given to them by birth and that could not be taken away by anyone. So in this way you have seen that how the France became the constitutional monarchy. It was the duty of the state to protest each citizen's natural rights. So natural rights that just I have discussed, that right to life, right to equality, and equality before law. All these rights was given by birth. And revolutionary journalist Jean-Paul Marat commented that the constitution, the task of responsibility or task of representing the people has been given to rich only. Means in spite of even some of the given to rich only, the poor were still oppressed and facing the problem. But no doubt everyone, all the people had faith over the constitution. So this was said by the Jean-Paul Marat, who was the revolutionary journalist. He said that power, the task of representing the people has been given to the rich only. The lot of people and oppressed will be never be improved. So majority of men and women in 18th century were illiterate, so the images and symbols were used frequently instead of printed word. So majority were illiterate, that's why the symbol which was made so that the illiterate could understand. The broken chain symbol was there wherever the broken chain was affixed, which means the act of becoming free. So broken chain which was shown, the bundle of rods which shows the strength lies in unity. The eye within a triangle radiating light. So eye stands for knowledge, and the rays of sun will drive away the cloud of ignorance. Scepter was the symbol of royal power. Snake biting its tail to form a ring. That was the symbol of eternity. Eternity means a ring has neither beginning nor end. The red Phrygian cap owned by slave upon becoming free, and the blue, white and red, that was the national color of France. The winged woman, the personification of the law. The law tablet. The law is the same for all, and all are equal before law. The law tablet which shows the law is equal for everyone and all are equal before the law. In this way, this second unit, outbreak of the second sub-unit, you can say, the outbreak of the revolution, we have completed.